Starling Marte. We're underway on a Tuesday night, and Merrifield fouls the first pitch back. For the last 431, now 432 games, as he misses the cutter there. Against the cutter with 49 strikeouts.
Pitch.
Just gets a piece of that. Towards Correa, backhand play in the air. Carlos Correa goes down to a knee to make sure he had that. He has done his share of damage against the Astros.
Got somebody there.
That one's playable. Jake Myers to his right a few steps. One pitch against Lopez. Here's Salvador Perez. Takes a strike. Extra innings.
Well, let's not go to extra innings, but I like the part about winning.
Well, the Astros have done a lot of that lately for Luis Garcia. His has a higher chase percentage than anybody else in baseball, and he tried to get him to chase there. And it does not. It's 1-2.
You know, obviously with his 33 home runs and 81 RBIs is good production.
Pitch bounce.
Low on him to sleep at the windup. Give him a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the cutter. A 10-pitch first inning. Those are some crazy numbers for all four of those.
You just answered the question. You were just talking about him.
130?
Yeah.
Jose Altuve makes the play on Andrew Bennett.
And they were bringing Hickerson in, and he was on a stretcher and said, no, don't bring him in. And then I think I hit.
You do have 4 home runs against them. Over 13 at bats.
No.
You went 10 for 13 with 3. You pay it off? Did you get them that time too? Oh, you said Portugal. You got Portugal's
no, I got all 3. Porch had 2 of them.
He's telling the man.
I swear, as he's getting carried off the field.
Swing and a miss. Dozier goes down to the cutter. 2 strikeouts for Garcia.
So that helped out too.
He tipped to you?
Yeah.
Bobby Jones, he had good numbers against.
Yeah, well, he had like an 88 miles head. It was a split finger. If it was straight, it was a fastball.
So you had Nomo, you had John Franco over the years?
I did have John Franco. But I did have John Franco. John Franco was the first guy I faced in spring training with the Astros. Splits, whatever, and I went back to the dugout. And I go, well, welcome to the show, big boy. Welcome to the show, big boy. And they go on the pitch.
Gotcha, because he started with the split grip.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Little change piece. Getting Ryan O'Hearn. Luis Garcia.
Amazing what stuff does. You know, he's got good stuff. He's got big legs, big body. We're going to wait. But, I mean, if you're ready to pitch and you can do it now, I'm not saying you're going to be like 16 years old and put him in the big leagues. But if he's could, maybe not, but could, and he deserves it. And, you know, whether he's young or not, I think we're talking about how many
and is ready to go come October as possible. This ball hit deep to left field. Taylor Jones will watch it go off the scoreboard. Michael Taylor into second base with a stand-up double. It went about halfway up that out-of-town scoreboard in left field.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Dyson takes a pitch down low for a ball. He pitched 2 shutout innings in that outing. But this is his first time ever going in.
School kid or a 16-year-old kid we drafted out of Venezuela. As far as he's just coming. And you know what? And there's a ton of different ways. You know, it's a pitching arm is tough because you got your shoulder and your elbow you got to deal with. And generally now I never know who's going to be able to do it. You just try and get as much pitching as you can get.
That was a check swing by Dyson on a 2.
Not going to take you deep.
From a fastball up. That one upstairs, and now that'll be first and second for to everybody in one game.
Yes.
That's what happened on Sunday. How about that pitch? Nice little slider. Had Rivera backing out of the box, and it's a call.
Feel better right here.
Doesn't chase that pitch. It's outside 101. Different leagues.
I'll tell you what, yeah, that's.
There go the runners. Swing and a miss. Castro's throw, not quite in time. Taylor picks up a stolen base. It's a double steal with Gerard Dyson moving into second. Infield back for the Astros.
It's a good pitch right there.
2-2 the count.
Busting my fastball in, but he probably won't.
Got him. Got him with the slider. Big strike. Are in a little bit, especially at third with Diaz. But good speed. Line drive caught by a Ledmus. Showing a little vertical hop on that jump as he left his feet. There's a strike as he went back to the windup, and Michael A. Now it's not, that one wasn't quite 4.6, I don't think. He gets a swing there. Lopez doesn't.
From the studio. There he goes.
He's going to try and steal, and the pitch home is out at home plate.
There we go.
He tried to steal in the windup, and
we always said that he could be our fifth guy in our rotation for sure. He had nasty stuff. We used to call him the Big Nasty. Actually, I had him sign a ball from me one time saying to Jeff, keep swinging Big Nasty. He wasn't real happy, but he batted any ball that he had to pick up. He threw strikes right down the middle. Good changeup right there.
Garcia got ahead of Lopez 0-2 last inning when Michael A. Taylor tried to steal home and split up his delivery.
Yeah, he did. But, you know.
See, Lopez got out 0-2 hit, so there you go.
Exactly. So it really was a bad move.
It was now a bad move.
Somebody is on the bench looking at Michael Taylor going, idiot. So that's a tough one to do. You better make sure he can't, you know, alter his delivery and do what he did.
It ended up being a great overall play by Garcia because he 0-1 on Perez. On his hands, Yuli, tough play, long way to go, and this will drop in foul territory. No chance for
a high fastball. So we got the same situation with the guy that was him.
Takes it 2-2. Little cutter off the plate.
Yeah. Every pitch you thought you had to swing it.
There's a pop-up. Yuli should be able to make this play. He backpedals in foul territory and puts it away. Perez pops up to first for the first out of the fourth.
Darryl Carr was was my first roommate. We were in spring training together. We were instructionally together. We fished together for both of them.
Ground ball. Yuli off his glove. That doesn't happen very often. Benintendi would have been safe either way had Yuli been on the bag or not. But
to keep him on right there.
The ball hit to center field. Hit pretty well. Myers back near the track. On the track. Puts it away. For out number 2. Lopez will advance to third. Here's Ryan O'Hearn, first and third, 2 outs. And O'Hearn pops one way up in the air. Correa calling the outfielders off, and he camps under it and puts it away for the final out of the inning. Garcia strands 2 more. Game, which is a YouTube contest. We will not be on AT&T Sportsnet, but Plummer. He doubled off the out-of-town scoreboard his last time up. Takes a pitch off the plate. It's 1-1 per inning. Now went upstairs to the backstop. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch off the plate. 3-1.
It's a good pitch.
Ground ball, 2 hops. Ledmus Diaz, high throw, but on the money. Yuli Gurriel.
You know, we call it, we say cutter. I mean, it's really not a cutter, about the same. They're kind of morphed into the same pitch.
McCutter's thrown at around 86.
The slider gets a little bit bigger.
That one towards Altuve. Gets Dyson, and there's 2 away.
Take 4-seamers and curveballs. I'd be okay with those.
There's a strike to Rivera.
See how that one's 88?
Yep.
It's a little bit harder. So I think great. And when he misses it, generally he misses it away, which is what you're supposed to do.
Pop up. Good inning for Luis Garcia. 2 ground outs and a pop up to Yuli Gurriel. 1, 2, 3, 5th. We are halfway. You never want to find out who he was mad at.
No.
Carlos Correa got him in the first, and then Aledmys Diaz with a jumping catch in the third.
This is a big inning right here.
Pitches, that was the third. Merrifield lays off. It's 2-1. That's a nice pitch. Own teammates?
No, he didn't intimidate me.
There you
But
go.
he's just not very nice.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the cutter. Hasn't happened. But they need to label the pitches, and
I understand.
they're calling the cutter. There's a strike.
So does he actually have a curveball, or is it a slider?
That I didn't ask him. That was a change. Luis relies more on that movement. Gets a ground ball here. Aledmys Diaz on 2 hops. Makes the quick transfer with the speedy Nicky Lopez.
In case things get a little tight.
Oh, yeah. That's
Cutter.
one of
I actually have a note.
0-2 pitch bounces in there. 1-2. Yeah, you're.
As soon as the game starts, and then I have hybrid written down.
There we go. Luis Garcia. Strikeout number 6. Andrew Benintendi leading off. Garcia going into that 3-step cha-cha routine. 2-0 the count. He pitch plateau since June the 30th. That went in on his hands, popped into shallow center field. Jake Myers is there, and he puts it away for the first out. That is now 9 in a row sent down. Here's Hunter Dozier. Dozier takes the pitch down and away for ball 1.
I'm just talking out loud because it takes a while for him to throw it, so I got a lot of time to think.
It's not something for every pitcher. In fact, it's not something for.
Hitting's tough.
I can't imagine what that would look like. You like in an upright. Oh yeah, that could have gone either way. It could have been a called strike, and it looked like he almost swung, but it doesn't go either way. Jason Castro. And he does pick up a base hit here off the end of the bat. That snaps a string of 9 straight retired by Garcia.
No, it's not even close.
It's 100. Well, not in here, but there's a strike.
On the mound and on the dirt, you can still go to your mouth.
Gotcha. 1-1 the count. For a little while, Jose Altuve had a weird O'Hearn. That's a second error now on the Royals.
That is a conversation for somebody with the Kansas. The answer to that.
Where were you?
I was in my phone call that day. But the next year I did.
Swing and a miss. That's a good changeup. Chloe.